Shootout At Wadala is going to be my Vastav.
That's what you've said.
So much faith in me. This is the reintroduction of Annu Kapoor because after Vicky Donor, the man's going to be flooded with offers. Faridoon, we've spoken about Annu Kapoor everywhere because I'll tell you, there are a number of characters in this film that are very important. But your three principal characters are Annu Kapoor, Ayushmann and Yami, the heroine of our film. I remember Ayushmann was the instant choice when Shujit got this script to me and we cast Ayushmann. We had other options for Annu Kapoor, we had other options for Yami. Shujit told me somewhere, he said, John, I have great faith in Annu Kapoor and I know there are other choices that the studio is asking us to.
Sure.
And I said, Shujit, you're a director, go with your choice. And like Shujit says, you know, this is the reintroduction of Annu Kapoor because after Vicky Donor, the man's going to be flooded with offers.
Great. In fact, we met John Abraham before Force here itself in the same
I remember that,
same venue. In fact, and
I was just twice my size.
He was twice. I think he was fine at that point of time as well. But he was a bit nervous because the Force ke promotions jo hain bahut zyada nahi ho rahe the, and before that his movies had not really done that well. So he was a bit nervous. But we met him immediately after Force as well, and I think you've been having an exceptional run after that. Box office definitely works for sure. I think for confidence of almost anyone. After that, Desi Boys came in.
Houseful 2,
decent film. After that, Houseful 2 has been there. It's one of the best for your career right now?
This is very interesting you asked this because this is something I really want to tell the audience is that the best phase of my career will start with Shootout At Wadala.
That was the next question in
and
fact.
I think that Faridoon is going to be the turning point of my career as an actor and as a performer and as a commercial star beyond doubt. So it's going to be Shootout At Wadala, Race 2, Jaffna, which I'm doing with Shujit Sarkar, Dostana 2, Kala Ghoda, which has got a very Delhi belly feel with Kunal Roy Kapoor and me. I think that's going to be the best phase of my career. With no disrespect meant to this, I think I'm going to come into my own very soon.
No, definitely. In fact, Shootout At Wadala, we attended one of the events at HT Brunch event, and Veer Sangvi had a fun time with John Abraham, t-shirts and all that stuff. But I think the film is looking promising. The way your character is sketched out, it's a real life character as well.
I tell everybody, Shootout At Wadala is going to be my Vastav.
That's what you've said.
And I really think, Sanjay Gupta has put so much faith in me. And I work with directors who put in exceptional faith in me. I remember Sajid Khan telling me when I was doing Houseful, he said, Johnny, he calls me Johnny.
We know that.
And he says, Johnny, not many people will tell you this, but I think you're a brilliant actor and I think you're the most underrated actor. And I'm going to change all that with Houseful 2. And he said, Johnny, after this, I'm so much in love with you that we're going to work together again and again. And I think he's one of the best people to work with. He's a good human being. And I love his confidence. People look at it as all confidence.
Confidence ki to khair kami nahi hai. Confidence ki to kami nahi hai.
When I saw Houseful 2, I mentioned 1 hour critically. I said, these are the points that are not, Sajid, this should have been, that should have been done. And he said, to Johnny boy, 140 or 150 crores, kya karegi? So he just doesn't listen to anything else. But I love that confidence. That confidence makes an actor confident.
Any more production plans after this?
Yeah. Shujit and our companies have signed up for 3 films. Kala Ghoda, directed by Aditya Bhattacharya. It's a dark comedy, like Delhi Belly, in that space, with Kunal Roy Kapoor and me. Then Jaffna, which I am starring in as the main lead with...
shooting in Sri Lanka.
Shooting in Sri Lanka. That's with Shujit Sarkar, which is my pet project after Shootout. And then there is Hamara Bajaj, which casts this young boy out here, Ayushmann once again. He plays Sanjay Bajaj in the film, and that's why the film's called Hamara Bajaj. So we've signed a 3-film deal and we are doing 3 films together. And there are many more in the pipeline for John Abraham Entertainment.
Great. And what about Force 2?
Oh, I would love to.
That has been your revival of sorts. Force 2 has been a revival.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me, Faridoon, it's the most cliche question, but they say, what is the turning point in your career? And I could have easily said, Dhoom, or I could have said Dostana, I could have said New York. Let me tell you, Jism was the launch of my career. Dhoom made me a star. Dostana made me a cult figure in that space of physicality. New York just about turned things around for me, and Force completely did it. So I think Force is that big turning point in my career, and I really think Nishikant Kamath is a director par excellence.
But there have been rumors that there are just some tension between the producer and the director, and John is not interested and all that stuff.
Oh, I would love to do Force 2.
There were reports, in fact.
Yeah, I would love to do Force 2. Vipul's an absolute sweetheart. It's great to work with him. I think every studio, I think Fox Studios has an issue with the budgets of the film because they run according to international norms. So maybe when they get a fix on what they really want to do, we'll do it. Irrespective of that, I think the concept of Action Abraham has taken off. I think I want to be an action hero, and this is the space I'm going to completely occupy over the next at least 7 to 10 years. I think the space is completely open for me. And I love that space.
Fantastic. There are lots more that we can possibly ask John Abraham, especially about Dostana 2 and lots of others. Obviously, I'm not going to get into the personal space कि आपकी love life में क्या हो रहा है. I think that's a very cliche and obvious thing to ask. Let him handle what he has to handle, in fact. So he has, I think, spoken a lot about Vicky Donor. He has spoken about Shootout At Wadala and Houseful 2, how it has become very special for him, the biggest hit of his career and his forthcoming plans as well. So thank you very much for being on Bollywood Hungama. Lovely to have you.
Thank you,
and
always a
all the
pleasure.
best wishes for Vicky Donor.
Thank
One
you.
of the nicest guys around. Honestly, trust
Thank
me,
you.
one of the nicest guys around.
Thank
so
you.
all the best wishes for Vicky Donor and all your future ventures.
Thank you. Thank you for all your support.
That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.